Okay, let's get into my notes. Okay. Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Camille and today I want to share with you guys some tips on how to thrive in quarantine. So I know that a lot of us are like in quarantine and we're getting bored or we're feeling unmotivated. So I want to share with you guys some tips so that you stay productive and you find things to do and you don't feel like this is a waste of your time. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so I wrote them all on my phone here. So the first thing, I think I have 12 things. Wait, do I? Yeah, I do. Okay, I have 12. The first thing is to make to-do lists for every single day. So make a daily to-do list. So I feel like it's so important to set your intention for the day, basically is what this is, because otherwise the days just pass us by and we're like, oh, it's the next day, and we feel like we got nothing accomplished. But if you sit down like every morning or like the night before, either way, whatever works for you, and you write down, like maybe it's just the school assignments you're gonna get done that day, or maybe it's like that you're gonna work out, or like just write down a few to-dos. It doesn't have to be overwhelming, but just like something that you're going to get done that day. It could also be like you have this big project and you can break that project up into little pieces so that you can complete a little part of it every day, and you will actually feel like you're achieving something then, and it will keep you motivated and on task to get those to-dos done every single day. Okay, the next thing is to create a sleep schedule. So I know during this time, basically you can have any sleep schedule you want because you don't have to go anywhere, or unless you have online like virtual classes or virtual meetings, you don't have to get up in the morning. But I still think it's so important to get on your sleep schedule. Make sure you're getting enough sleep so that you don't get sick, but also that you're not sleeping in too much, because that can affect your mental health. Sleep is so important to our bodies and sometimes we don't even realize it. And I feel like this is the perfect time that we've been blessed with the opportunity to control our sleep schedule, which is so nice. So take this time to figure out what sleep schedule works for you. Okay, the next thing is to create routine. So I know that you guys, well, everyone's kind of used to having some sort of routine, whether it's your morning routine, you have a night routine, you have a daily routine, because you always go to work at this time, you always come home at this time. And I think it's so important to keep a routine when you're in quarantine. I don't think it has to be like the exact same as when you were at work or when you're at school, but like try to find a new routine that works for you, that makes you happy. Like get up and it gives you something to like look forward to and to rely on, and also then it lets you have time when you're focused on school and you're focused on work, because it's important to what did I just say? No, when you're focused on school/work and when you're focused on relaxing, because you're used to going to school or work and then being able to come home and have fun. But now those two areas of your life are combined and you have to learn how to balance your time between both of them. So it's really good to sit down one day and just like plan out when are you going to do everything that you want to do in a day, and like how are you going to have balance between your work and your rest. Okay, have fun things to look forward to. So this can be a lot of things. It can be just having breaks in the day, so like you have an hour of work and then you have like 10 minutes to do something fun. It can be petting your dog. It can be watching your favorite TV show when the next episode comes out. It can be having lunch with your family. It can be making a dessert, like whatever makes you happy. Like find some things to look forward to and then add that into your routine. So like I said before, you have designated time to work and then you can have a reward. So this is like making small goals and then rewarding yourself. And don't forget to have fun too in quarantine. You can't just work 24/7 because you would go crazy. Alright, the next thing is to get your body moving. It is so important to move your body, not even in like you're trying to work out way. It's just like it's important to move your body because it helps your brain function, it helps your body and circulate blood. It just helps in like all areas of your health, and it improves your mental health, and it's just kind of a good fun thing. Well, it's not all you can just do like a 10-minute workout or like a 10-minute exercise, go on a walk, and it's really good for your health and it will boost your happiness. I just love working out and exercising, and I feel like I'm always in a better mood afterwards, so I would definitely recommend that. Okay, the next thing is to separate your spaces. So not only separate your tasks time-wise, so like not say time-wise, so like you say, oh, I'm going to spend this many hours on work, and then at this time I'm going to switch to having fun, but also like separate your spaces. Do not do your homework in bed as much as you're tempted. Do not do your work in bed. Actually have a separated space. So whether that's a desk and your bed in the same room, whether you go downstairs to your kitchen to do your homework, or whatever it is, just separate the two, and it will make it a lot easier for your brain to function, because we're used to going to different places to do different things. Like we're used to going to school to do our schoolwork, and we're used to going home to rest. So just try to separate those for your brain, because it helps your brain, but in your house on a smaller scale, I guess. Okay, I guess we're kind of jumping back for a second, but get ready in the morning. So that can just look like changing out of your pajamas, brushing your teeth, brushing your hair. It can look like putting on makeup or not, like whatever makes you feel the most ready. Some people, like for me even, like I can just put on sweatpants and I still feel ready because I changed out of my PJs, I washed my face. Like just do what works for you to get ready for the day, or even get ready like you're going to work, because it will put your brain in the mindset to be super productive, and then you'll get your homework done or schoolwork or work done a lot faster, and you'll be able to have more fun. So get ready in the morning. It will make you feel better, it will make you more productive, and just all together good benefits, I would say. Okay, the next thing is going kind of back to your morning routine and back to getting ready in the morning, is making your bed. Making your bed, like, it automatically makes your room look 10 times cleaner, and it also stops you from doing your homework in your bed. Well, it doesn't quite stop you, but it kind of stops you from doing that. And it's also so much nicer to get in your bed at night when you've made it in the morning, and it's like the first thing to be productive. They say the most successful people, the first thing that they do every morning, like the most important habit, is making your bed. So now you have the time to make this habit. So yeah, try to make your bed every single morning. And yeah. Alright, the next thing is to go outside. Where I live, we have had really nice weather recently, which is so nice. And I understand that not everyone can go outside because of where they live. But if you have a backyard, you don't even have to like go on a walk in your neighborhood. You can just go in your backyard or go on a balcony, I think, and just get some fresh air, because it's really helpful for your brain. And especially if you're inside like all the time and you don't even walk outside your door, you're going to go stir crazy because you don't feel like you're leaving your house. But going outside is a good way to get fresh air. And yes. Alright, so I bet a lot of you have seen these videos going around where they say like, oh, a bunch of things to do when you're bored and stuff like that. But I kind of thought of a new way to think about it. So for me, instead of making one of those videos, I kind of wanted to attach this to this video. But I think that this is a very good time to start hobbies up, because hobbies are something that you can do every single day, and you can work on improving your skill at them, even if you're not good at it. Like say you're not good at painting right now, if you painted every single day through quarantine, like you would get better at it, and it's also more satisfying because you get to work on something or like a project every single day that you can do small bits of, and you'll eventually like get better at this hobby. So I thought this was a really smart idea. So if there's any hobbies you have, whether that's like cooking, painting, drawing, photography, design, sewing, I don't know, anything that like is in your house, because I feel like there's a lot of options in your house, then this is the perfect time to start one of those, and you should start incorporating those into your daily routine, so because they're just going to be something that makes you happy every single day. And yes, I feel like it's such a smart idea. So yes, I feel like doing hobbies is so much more like beneficial, and you will have more fun doing them than doing something like a puzzle that's going to last you one day. So I feel like that's so smart. Alright, the next thing is also something that you can do when you're bored, or it's also just a really good habit to have in general, and I've worked on trying to get this habit for so long, and I still don't have it, but I'm working on it, and that is to read like every single day, or read a lot. And I feel like this is so important because reading is a good way to bring new information into your brain, whether that's you're reading like nonfiction, fiction, whatever you're reading. It can also like take you out of your present time without having to watch a movie. Like books can be so fun to just dive into if you're bored. So I would definitely recommend picking up a book if you're bored. You can also download ebooks, or you don't even have to buy them. Sometimes libraries have programs where you can go through and you can read books online. So I feel like that's so smart in this time, so you don't actually have to go to a library. The last thing, if you have more time and you want to work on yourself during this time, I would say to focus on law of attraction habits. Actually, Sadie Aldis, I love her, she has a video that she just made about her law of attraction morning routine, and she has a lot of videos on it, and I feel like this is a time we have the most like free time. Okay, that doesn't, this is the time when we have the most free time. This is a time period where we have a lot of free time to do with what we want. Some people may not feel that. I honestly feel like I still have a lot of things going on like 24/7. But anyways, if you do feel like you have a lot of time, extra time, it's the perfect time to start like figuring out your dream life and like manifesting and putting it out to the universe, because what else do you have to do with your time? So yeah. Alright, those are 12 tips and tricks that I thought of to not go bored, insane, or crazy in quarantine. And yeah, that's just how to thrive. I feel like it's all about balance, especially because we're used to going to different places to do different things to balance out our habits, and I feel like you just still need to find that balance within your house and within yourself. And I'm sure if you look around, like there's plenty of things that you can do around you. There's cleaning you can do. I know no one wants to do that, but there's so many things you can learn online. There's so many resources that we have access to, which is so nice. So yeah, with that, I just wanted to end this video and say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for staying till the end. Also, I have gotten a lot of new recent subscribers, and yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. And yeah, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any other habits or tips, tricks that you have to thrive in quarantine. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Make sure to subscribe too. Numero dos. And then it why can't I speak today? Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. For your brain health and your body health and your mental health, just every type of health.